Hello and welcome to the video review of the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Buster Optimus Prime. So, first things first, I figured we'll take a look at the box, so I'm going to get him out of the way. If you don't know already, I did get him in the Takara, or the 2-pack that came with him and Jetfire. So, but yeah, here's the box. There's Optimus Prime, I guess there's Jetfire, but then you have, you know, Optimus on that side. You got some product shots over here, and I can't fit it in frame, and I can't back the camera up, which is fine. And you have, of course, you know, that, and then, again, more Jetfire, but we're not talking about Jetfire, that's the next review. So you have Prime over here and whatnot, and you have his bio, which, there you go. You want to read that, I guess, you can. There you go. So, yeah, as far as the box goes, I really do like the box. It's a nice, big box, so that's that. Oops. Let me pick that up real quick, because if I don't, somebody's gonna break it. Okay, so here we have Optimus Prime in struck mode, and I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. This is probably, in my opinion, the best representation of the Michael Bay Optimus Prime that we have. I think this beats the Masterpiece version. This definitely beats any of the Studio Series versions, and I overall just think that this is, like I said, the best Optimus that we've gotten from the movies. That's just my personal opinion, and I'm not talking about the KOs like the Wei Zhang and the Black Mamba, not counting those. I'm talking about from Takara and Hasbro specifically, but I also kind of somewhat think this is better than those KOs. But hey, again, this is just my opinion. So, but as far as the actual truck goes, it looks really good. Of course, you got the nice chrome here for the front grille, and you got the chrome for the visors up here, which I think looks really good. Of course, you got the nice silver deco going across everywhere, which is nice, except for the smokestacks, but you know, that's whatever. So the only differences between this Buster Prime and the original Buster Prime is the pinstriping on this one, I believe, is, yeah, this one's more blue, or it's a blue versus the white, and the fact that he has the battle mask instead of the no battle mask on the other one. Other than that, it's the exact same thing. Exact same figure, exact same paint job. I mean, it's the same thing. Which, one of the biggest reasons why I bought this, the 2-pack, was not only to get Jetfire, but also because I wanted this with the battle mask, because I personally like the battle mask. So, as far as features go in truck mode, I mean, he rolls as a big truck mode, you know, should, and he has a button back here that will activate the revving noises. And you get some red lights in there, so that's nice. But yeah, as far as truck mode goes, that is about it. It looks like Optimus Prime's truck mode from the movies. So, as far as transformation goes, I don't think this guy is as bad as people make it out to be. I think, like, back in the day, it might have been pretty bad, but nowadays, it's nothing compared to what we have. So, I guess first, you just kind of want to get these side panels out. I like to pull them out from here, just because I don't want to cause any breakage on these ones. And I do want to mention the fact that everything on this figure is very, very tight, very nice and tight, which is good because you don't really see that on a lot of figures nowadays. So let's swing that around, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen this transformation a billion times, so I'm not really gonna get too much into it. Swing that around. If I can find it. Oh, the gas tank's popping off. There we go. So, but no, I really don't think his transformation is that hard. I've never, I mean, I guess as a kid it was intimidating, but like as, you know, an adult now, I have no issues with this transformation. In fact, I really think I think it's quite simple, in my opinion. It's just, you have a lot of moving parts, which makes it seem like it's complicated. Okay, so we got that done. I guess you just split off. So like I was saying earlier, I think this is probably Hasbro's and Takara's best representation of Optimus Prime, especially considering the fact that the official MPM figure basically takes, I mean, a lot of cues from this figure. So, especially regarding the legs and the arms. So, transform the feet, snap those together. Snap that together. Oh, one of my figures just got knocked over. Studio Series Prime just fell over. I have him sitting there for comparisons, and he just took a face plant. So, let me raise the camera up a little bit now, because he is getting tall, and you guys aren't going to be able to see what I'm doing. So, let me adjust this real quick. Alright. So, let's... But, no, I really do think that, you know, like I said before, like 30 billion times, this is probably the best representation we've gotten, at least in my opinion. But, you know, everyone thinks differently, so... we know. We know. Let's just get the swords out of the way. Flip those out. Flip his arms around. Those are gonna flop down, and that's fine. Oh, we might as well get that down. And can I just mention the fact that this guy, not the Buster Prime, but the original Revenge of the Fallen Prime mold at release was $45, and this is what you got. Not exactly this paint job, you know, and minus the gas tanks becoming the cannons, but he was big, he had lights and sounds, he was hefty, and all of that good stuff. And nowadays we get things like the Studio Series Dark of the Moon Leader Prime, which is just a Voyager with a trailer and extra accessories. I know everybody has a different opinion on that, but I think it is quite stupid. I mean, it's ridiculous. This guy at release was $45, and we're paying $50 for a Voyager nowadays. And yes, I know inflation is a thing, and the cost of goods has gone up, but still, it is a crock of poo-poo. But as far as the transformation goes, that is it. And you can see Jetfire off to the side, so I'm going to try to... But yeah, there is Buster Optimus Prime in his robot mode, and he looks fantastic. I think, not just because of the paint. I mean, yes, the paint is obviously a big factor, but I think he... Actually, I forgot a step. I forgot to do these. So we're not done yet. I lied. April Fools. Oh, get in there, please. Please get in there. Oh, come on. Get in the hole. There we go. I will say, these back panels do tab in a lot nicer and a lot better on this mold, or on this version, than on the other ones I've owned. So, but yes, there's Leader Prime in his robot mode. So, I guess we'll take a quick look at all the details. And again, I think I need to raise the camera because he's tall. He's a big boy, so. But yes, absolutely love what they did with this figure. I mean, they painted literally everything that they could paint. Like, this was Takara back in the day. This is what they were known for, and this is what they did. You have the nice pinstripe, or not the pinstriping, but the flames here, with the blue pinstriping. And overall, he just looks amazing, and I really wish they would go back to making figures like this. So, I mean, even in the back, in my opinion, is pretty clean for what it's trying to do. So, but as far as gimmicks goes, you know, he does the whole, says his name and whatnot, and the swords flip out on both of his arms, which I am probably in the minority that likes the swords, even though, yes, they do get in the way, but I actually don't have an issue with them. So, but I guess I'll take a closer look at the swords. Come on. Well, if they want to flip out. But I do like the way the swords look. Swords look good, in my opinion. I like them. They're nice. But of course, the main reason they call him Buster Prime is because of the gas tanks. And he just did the splits. So let's get these off. Yeah. And get that back. Okay, so let's set him all the way back there. And let's transform these. So for this one, all you do is you take it and you slide it forward, and that's it. This one is done. This one, you untab the exhaust piece, then you... What do you want to do next? You take this section, you bring it out, and you rotate it around like that. Then you rotate this piece around, and then you untab this section from the back, bring that around, so you get something that looks like that. So then you obviously take the two halves and you plug them together like so. If I can get it in there. Get it in there, please. Get in the hole. Again, thank you. And there you have his ion cannon, which in my opinion looks really good. I mean, for what it's trying to pull off, I think it looks good. And again, done in a very, very nice silver with some gold in there and some black wash. So very nice. And you can hold it in either arm or either hand, which some people apparently don't understand the fact that he can hold it in both hands, because I've heard a lot of people say, oh, he can only hold it in his right. No, he can hold it in both. So there's him holding it in his right arm. And again, looks good. Looks great. In my opinion, it looks just like what it should. And then again, in his left arm, because apparently, again, people don't understand. But here it is, in his left hand. He holds it just fine. No issues whatsoever. Holds it. Oh, okay, maybe it's a little loose. But the fact of the matter is that he can hold it in his arm, and now it's gonna fight me and make me a liar. Hang on, wait, okay. Don't watch this part of the video. Just skip ahead until you see it in his hand. Just sitting there. I can't see what I'm doing. Uh-oh. See, he holds it just fine. But yes, it is more secure in his right hand. So, let me get that in there because we have some comparisons to do. So, let me flip the sword out just for the aesthetic. Maybe. Come on, there we go. So there is Leader Buster Prime. And here is the current, or the newest movie Leader Prime next to him. I think we know which one's better. This one is kind of a piece of shit. Now, yes, I know people are, well, actually, he's $30. This is the Dark of the Moon version. I paid $55. Actually, I paid like $70 because I had to pay for shipping because I couldn't find them in stores. So, yeah. $70 or $55 for this. But he comes with the trailer and stuff. Okay. That one has lights and sounds and has an extra gun. $45. Actually, this I think wasn't $100. But you get my point. $55. God. It bugs me so much. And the other figure that he just fell again. I don't care. The other figure that I have over here is, of course, Jetfire. Oops, and I bumped the camera because I have very little space to work with here. But yes, there he is with Jetfire, and in my opinion, I think they look really good. So, yeah. Now let's just get Jetfire out of the way and finish up with Prime. So, get out of the way. Sit over there. And his electronics are going to go off. So, in my opinion, like I said many times throughout this review, I think this is by far the best representation of the movie Optimus Prime that we have gotten. Specifically this mold. So I think it beats the official NPM figure. It definitely beats any of the Studio Series figures. This is definitely, in my opinion, I think it's the best one. Now, versus like the Wei Zhang, like I think it was like Thunder Leader or something, and the Black Mamba upscaled version, I think I'd still pick this guy just because he has that fun aspect, and I think he pulls off the look of, you know, like kind of the look and the feel of, you know, Bayverse Optimus Prime just as well as the others do. I guess it's just up to personal preference as to which one you like more. But yeah, like I said, figure's amazing. If you guys can find one for a decent price, I'd say pick it up. I picked up this 2-pack for $250 off of eBay. So, I mean, it wasn't exactly cheap, but it also could have been a lot worse. So, yeah. But, no, I definitely highly recommend this figure. And I recommend this mold. I mean, I owned the original Revenge of the Fallen Leader mold. I owned the Hunt for the Decepticons Battle Damage Optimus Prime. Absolutely love those versions of it. And, oops. I'm trying to fix his barrel because his barrel's kind of shrunken down. There we go. But like I said, I absolutely love those molds, and I absolutely love this guy. I think I legit couldn't be more happy right now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and have a good one.